everyone. Very straightforward day today. Let's start with some meditation. So everyone, sit up.
Sir.
And then take a seat down onto your carpet or your hardwood floors, whatever you're on. Just not your table or something, okay? So close your eyes, back straight. You guys know the drill. And let's go practice let's practice the 3 basic kicks in your head. So remember, the steps that we teach you guys when we teach all of these kicks. So front kick, you're gonna have to meet up, snap. So think about how you would do all these kicks in your head, right? At the same time, breathe with me. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. Okay, now after those kicks, still stay with me. This time, just focus on your breathing. Let everything in your head go and just follow my voice. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. Breathe in, out. Nicely done, everyone. You can open your eyes. Okay, all go stand up and start with your stretching. Good. Turn around. If you lean on the Bluetooth, ours are fussy. Okay, awesome. Ta-da! And then let's start with some jumping jacks. Step 9, 3, set, 9, top, go, turn, hold, and your feet forward and back like this. 9, 3, set, 9, top, go, turn, hold, go, side to side. Master Kenneth is gonna count.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Good. And jumping jacks one last time. 9, 3, set, 9, go, turn, hold. Good. Hands all the way up and big rotation stretch all the way. Make sure you keep your knees straight the whole time here, okay? So 9, 3, set, 9, go, turn, hold. Good. Can you spin the other way around? Master Kenneth is going to count for us, right?
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Good. And then back up to 12 o'clock here. And I want you guys to twist your torso, arms nice and wide like this. Don't hit your friends. Oh, actually, no, you shouldn't see your friends right now. Don't hit your brothers, sisters, parents, dogs, okay? Cats, maybe okay. What's it? Don't do that. And 2, set, 9, Yo, good. Big arm rotation for your right arm. Master Kenneth.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Good. Let's go with the left one too. 1, 2, set, 9, go, yo, and then your head, nice big circles around like this too. 1, 2, set, 9, yo, spin it the other way, Master Kenneth.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Good. And then let's step back like here. Let's get your right leg back. Let's just raise your leg. Nice little stretches each time. So 1, 2, set, 9, go, turn, 열. Good. And then switch your legs. And then Master Kenneth is going to count.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Good. Nicely done. And then switch again. This time, kick your leg backwards like that, all the way up. Okay? Ready? 1, 3, set, 9, go, good. Nice. Switch your legs and Master Kenneth is going to count.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Good. Nicely done. And then you're going to have your hands go all the way up, down to your toes, touch the ground all the way. 1, 2, set, 9, 5, 6, 7, out, heel, nicely done, and big hip rotations here. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요, switch other direction.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Good, and then now, on one leg like this. This one's a lot of fun. So you're gonna switch between your legs. Each time I count, 하나, like this, and two. Keep going. 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, and good. Nicely done. Everyone stand up. Good. Shake out your legs. Nicely done. Perfect. And I want everyone to start hopping on the spot like this. Nice big hops. Easy peasy. And each time I say nice big jump, I want you guys to hop up nice and high. Okay? Ready? Jump. Ah. And turn. And set. Good. And net. And toss up. And toss up. And 일곱. And 셋. 아홉. And good. Nicely done. Keep going. And let's get ready for push-ups, everyone. Okay? So on your belt test, you guys know most of you have a certain number, right? White belts, you guys have to do 10. And for example, orange belts, you guys have to do 20. Okay? So remember your number, but today we're all going to do 20. Okay? I think everyone can do that.
Sir.
Everyone get down on the ground. The belt test master does not want to see some bad push-ups. Master Ken, can you show us some bad push-ups, please?
Oh, I can do some great back push-ups.
So that's a no-go. Master's not going to like that. That's a no-go. Master's definitely not going to like that. And definitely not like that. Okay, so we want to see full extensions. Go all the way down, all the way up, and keep your body straight, okay? So that you guys can get the best marks, okay? Let's go do 20. 시작! 둘, 셋, 넷, 섯, go. 둘, 아홉, 요, 마스터 캔.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열.
Nice. You guys have 10 seconds to finish that off. 10, 9. I should count. It's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Good. So the same number you guys have to do for sit-ups over your belt test, okay? So again, Master Ken, can you show us some trash ones?
Yes.
Yes, that is absolute garbage. And what else? That's very bad too. And one more. I don't even think this is okay.
That was not bad. Really? Well, you know, the legs aren't supposed to be straight. You have to tuck it in.
Yes, everyone. So on the belt test, can we have your knees tucked in, feet on the ground? Because if the lockdown does keep on going until then, we're going to have to do the belt test through Zoom, right? So we're going to be watching you through there. We can still see you, all right? So bend your knees, and I want your body to go all the way up, okay? Like that. You can touch the ground if you want, up to you, okay? Let's go do 20, and go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Master Good.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉.
Nicely done. Good. Let's stand up. Next thing you have to do on your belt test, you have squats too, all right? So Master Ken is going to show us some really bad ones. He's going to make us all laugh. Yes, that is the bow, some sort of thing. Definitely not good on the belt test. That's not good either. He's not going low enough, and his knees are going out to the side. That's weird, okay? So, squats, I want you guys, your knees, don't do that. That's very bad for you, okay? So keep your knees in the same spot, and then stick your bum out, and then keep your back straight. Don't do what Master Kenneth did there over there, okay? So let's do the same number. We're going to do 20 of those squats, okay? Ready? And 시작! Go! 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Master Ken.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉,
Very good. Nicely done. Awesome. So, on the bell test, you're still missing one thing. I can hear all of you at home groan and moan about this burpees. Yes, that's what you guys are saying, right?
Yeah.
On the bell test, you guys will typically have to do half the number of burpees for how many push-ups and sit-ups and squats you did, okay? So let's say you did 20 push-ups. How many burpees are you gonna do? Is it 20? I don't think so. You're going to do 10, okay? Super duper easy though, but let's see some bad things that we don't want to see on the bell test.
Oh, here we go.
As a Ken. Clearly not a burpee. And the next.
Stepping, right? Let's see what else we do.
Yeah, I don't want you guys flopping on the ground like dead fish or something. Okay? So, proper burpees. I want you guys kick your legs out when you're going down, and then the push-up. It's just like any other push-up. Not this, not that. All of those bad ones. A full push-up, and then kick both legs in, and then jump super duper high. Okay?
One more thing. Make sure when you guys are doing your burpees, your hands touch the ground before you move your legs. Touch, then legs up, push up. So one of the things people do is they step out at the same time as they put their hands down like this. That's wrong.
Okay? So no getting lazy. It's not at the bell test. We know some people are a little bit better off with the conditioning or whatever. We're not saying who's the best, who's the strongest person out there. We want to see you guys putting in the effort, you guys putting in the right techniques, okay? That's gonna get you a better mark than if you try to do, 50 burpees instead of just 10 at like lightning speed, okay? So try your best. Perfect technique is what we're looking for here, and your effort, all right? Okay. Speaking about that, we have a little challenge. So rest up a little bit. We're going to go 20 seconds this time, okay? 20 seconds, really easy peasy. You're going to do as many burpees as you can, okay? And then after that, I want you guys to light up that chat and then see how many burpees we all do, okay? So rest up a little bit. Everyone hopping, get ready. You can hop, wiggle, you can move around and all that. I'm gonna time, I have a clock over here. When it hits the 12, we're gonna start. 3, 2, 1, go! Burpees as fast as you can. Pause over there. Whew, not too bad. That was 20 seconds. That was a little too fast, I think. Next time, the next task gets it harder, okay? So, take a little break and also type in that chat how many do you guys do? Did you keep track?
Yes.
Mine was kind of low.
Nice.
Ooh, who's the first person? 13! That's much better than me.
What?
Julian got 9. 13, 9. Sammy with a 7. I like
Oh,
it.
very good.
Marco with 8. Awesome. All right. Drum roll, please. Instructor Justin's going to go first. Instructor Justin only managed to do 9. Not so good, and I was already out of breath. That's good. 9. Everyone's doing the same amount. Very good. 20.
Wait, who said 20? Oh, okay.
And how about Master Kenneth? Let's do a drum roll for him.
I did it. 12.
Wow, nice job for Master Kenneth. So everyone, you guys had some good numbers there. I'm really proud of you. Very good job. We all deserve a quick little break now, okay? So 2 minutes, go grab some water, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna go over all your Poomsae, okay? Everyone, sit up.
Sir.
Poomsae. Good job. We'll see you in a couple minutes. All right, you guys, you have 30 seconds.
Okay, everyone, let's begin with Poomsae. Today, we're going to go through beginners all the way into Taekwondo 3. Since we're going to be doing testing soon, right, we're going to go through and give you guys the details that you need to know. So we're going to focus on the common mistakes people make, right? And I'm assuming that those of you who are testing, you should already know your Poomsae, the moves already. So we're going to go through the things that, you guys maybe the small mistakes that you make so we can fix it and make it look a little better. So the first thing we're going to do is going to go through beginner's Poomsae with instructor Justin. Face it forward, tight. Today let's face this way, yeah.
Good.
Good night. Poomsae 준비. Let's go through beginner's Poomsae by my count. Right? So the first thing we're going to talk about first, make sure you guys are setting your hands for every block and chambering your hands for every punch. Right? Instructor Justin will show you what that means. Ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열, 하나, 둘, 바로. So, okay guys, so a few things, right? If you guys notice, right? Every time before he blocks, right? The first habit we established, setting your hand before you do your block. Number two, like I was saying earlier, you have to chamber your hands before your punch. What does that mean? Number one, it means your hand should be on your belt, which it already is. But number two, you also have to set your shoulder. You bring your shoulder back and you point with the other hand before you pull it back and punch. Think of it like your other hand is aiming where your hand is going to go. Okay? Okay, let's see that again on Instructor Justin's own time.
One more thing, guys, also. When you are doing Poomsae, you guys notice, this is for people learning Poomsae beginners, right? Use your front leg to turn. I know a lot of people like to go whoop, like that. That's weird. Okay? So when you do your Poomsae beginners, use your front leg to turn around. Okay? This way it'll keep this in your head. It'll always make it easy for you to know the direction and then which leg to use for turning around. Okay? So that's important too. I see a lot of students make mistakes.
Yes, sir. Forward. Turn. Good night. Poomsae 준비. On your own time, beginners Poomsae. 시작. 바로. 자. Very good. You're at home. I tell you guys every time, even if you're at home, make sure you still clap. Okay? You're gonna feel your appreciation from here. Okay. Go through beginner. One. Sorry, I already did beginner.
Okay. So a couple words of wisdom before you guys do Poomsae 1. Now it's just like Poomsae beginners, but remember, Poomsae beginners we use only your walking stance. Now we're gonna use your big stance too. Okay? So yes, Master Kenneth is showing us a big stance. And an easy way to remember everything here is when you're moving left and right, you're going to use walking stance only, okay? And then when you're facing forward, so that way, or going backwards, that's when you use big stance, okay? So again, when you're going sideways, you're going to do walking stance. When you're going forwards and back, big stance, okay? Awesome. So let's get started with Poomsae beginners. But keep in mind, Poomsae 1. Everything that we said earlier too, okay? So that still applies. So, ta-da! 동네. 준비. 하나. 둘. 셋. 넷. Here's the first big stance. Move your front leg to the front. 하나. 둘. And when you move back to the side here, use your back leg, okay? 하나, keep those two things in mind. When you're turning to the front or back, use your front leg to do the movement, right? So if I'm this way, I'm going to use my front leg to the front, or at the end over here, I'm going to use my front leg again to the back, okay? Anything you want to add, Master Ken?
Yeah, one thing I want you guys to remember is you have to always be aware of where you start. So, for example, if I'm doing Poomsae facing the camera, the front is in front of me here, right? This is my left and right. So whenever I'm turning around in Poomsae number 1, I have to go past the front. Wherever the front is where I start. So let's say I start facing this way, my front would be here. So when I turn around, it's this way around. I don't want to go the back way around. Right? One of the other common mistakes we see is that people, when they do the Poomsae number 1, or beginners Poomsae, is they turn the wrong way around when they do the Poomsae. So be careful with that, all right? So whichever direction you're starting, remember it. So I'm facing here, this is my beginning position. So when I'm turning around, I have to go past that point when I turn.
Okay, so we're going to do it on Master Ken this time now. You guys try to follow along at home, okay? Ta-da!
Yes, sir.
형네, 준비. Okay, 시작. Say 1, 시작. 바로 and choke. Oh, we say this all the time too. And don't think because if we do a test on Zoom, you can get away with this, but key up, please, okay? So it's gotta be loud, and most importantly, actually, is it has to finish at the same time you finish, right? You can't go ha like that. That's just kind of weird. You're gonna surprise us too, okay? So 1 and then ha, okay? At the same time.
Okay, let's go to Poomsae number 2. Fix it forward. Turn.
That's it.
근데 Poomsae 준비. On my count. Poomsae number 2. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 바로. Jump. Okay, a few quick tips here, right? So we're gonna start talking about setting your hands when you're kicking, right? So once again, this is just a reminder, most of you know this already. When you do your kicks, your hand have to go into fighting stance, which is between your chest and your face, right? Up here. So just before you kick, your hands come up, you do your kick. Now, whichever movement you need to do when you land, you have to prepare for it, right? In these cases, in Poomsae number 2, you're doing a punch. Whether you're landing in forward stance, or whether you're landing in walking stance, at the end, your hand still has to chamber to your belt. So just like we showed you earlier, just before you punch, you have to set your hands in front of you before you punch. So following your kick, same idea from here, set your hand, and then pull it back for your punch, okay? So point your hand in front of you, touch your hand to your belt. It's 1, 2, then 3. Okay, so let's try to follow that habit along with Instructor Justin when he does. Poomsae number 2, ready, hey, set, and then. Poomsae 준비. On your own time, Poomsae number 2, 시작. 바로. 자. Okay, guys. So one last question for you. When you're doing Poomsae, right, regarding stances, okay, this is something else I see pretty common. Is people take too big of a step. So let's say I'm doing supposed to be a walking stance. So if I go this way, I go walking stance, and I go, I just did something wrong there. If I go like this, I'm doing something wrong there. Even though I'm ending up in a proper walking stance, I'm doing something wrong. So the thing I'm doing wrong here is, when I'm turning here, I'm taking too big of a step, and then, oh no, my walking stance is right. I'm fixing it. Okay, so here's the thing. Right, number one, okay, if you make a mistake, yeah, it's better to fix it. But even better than that is not to make the mistake at all. So in the cases where people are taking too big of a step and fixing it, right, the simpler solution is, don't step so big in the first place. Take smaller steps and adjust your stances so that you don't have to go adjust your steps. Okay? Okay, so let's try that out, guys. When you do Poomsae, try not to have to fix your stances after you land.
Before we do Poomsae 3, I'm also going to point out something a lot of people are guilty of on the belt test, okay? So, Poomsae doesn't start when we say 시작 there. We're looking at you right from the start when we say 차렷!
Sir.
I want you guys standing straight. 흉내, when you bow, 5 seconds, right? All the way. And then, most importantly, actually, can you turn around? 준비, okay? So when we're talking about this in Korean, there's actually a stance for this. It's called 준비성이. It's a ready stance, right? So it's not like you guys can treat this like, oh, this isn't part of the Poomsae, I can get lazy on this. This is important too. This is the first thing we definitely see, okay? So when you do 준비, and start from down below your belt, go all the way up to your chest, and back down. Super important too, okay guys? And you don't move from here. When we're talking to you, when we're explaining all the Poomsae, you don't move, you are listening, and that's it, okay? Cool beans. So, Master Kenneth can turn around. He's gonna do Poomsae 3 on his own time. Oh, my time first. So, to me.
Sir.
And 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯. For those of you who can't see, this is 9 hands straight. 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. 바로. And show. Nicely done. Good. So Poomsae 3 is a really intricate one, especially this part here, right? So everyone knows. Everyone knows, right? Back stance shifts into big stance. Okay. So important there. Which one is bigger? Oh yeah, you guys got it. Big stance. Okay. So you're gonna start off with your back stance first, right? You bend both of your legs, your hip, your knee, your back knee, your shoulder, all in one line, and then from there, really important is you shift forward into the big stance. I don't want to see the step. I don't want to see. I don't know how to see it because I sit up. But
Step back.
oh yeah, don't step back. Your front leg has to move forward. Your back leg has to turn. Okay, so that you end up into the proper big stance. Okay, you think?
So good.
Okay. Master Kenneth will do it on his own time. Ta-da!
Sir.
흉내. And 준비. Last Poomsae for today. 시작. 바로. job, everyone. And let's take a little bit of a break. We're gonna go over that after. We're gonna do all of your basic kicks that we need to do for your belt test, okay? So quick, 1 minute. Grab some more. Sit up. Let's all get started. Sit up. Hope all of you guys are bowing. Let's all go into right leg back. Fighting stance should be ha! Okay? So I'll switch legs for you so you guys can have the same leg as me. I want to work on all of your basic kicks that you're gonna need for your belt test, okay? So since this is the beginner's class, we're gonna go over your front kick, your turning kick, your side kick, and then we're gonna work on a little bit of doubles for an axe kick too, for some of the higher belts up here, okay? So first things first, let's go work on our front kick, okay? So really important, we always teach you guys this, and I know this is like the 10 millionth time I've told you. Knee up first, and then through, snap. Okay, that's it. Super simple, and then watch me from the side. Knee up with your back leg, and then snap. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, okay? So a couple things I want to remind you guys about this kick is, after you kick, put your leg down in front of you, and then you can go back to your fighting stance, okay? So kick, and down, and go back. And the next thing I want to remind you here is when you guys do your front kick, I want you guys to turn your bottom leg a little bit. So a lot of you guys here, remember I was telling you the specific word, pivot your bottom leg, okay? This helps you reach higher, and this helps you prevent any injury to your hamstrings or anything like that, because when you turn, you lessen the strain on that, okay? So let's go practice. Let's go practice 10 turning kicks on each front kicks on each leg. Okay. So right leg back first and hana. Good. Put it back. 3. Good. Set. And then make sure you're turning your bottom leg. Kasa. Good. Kasa. Good. And make sure you don't turn your upper body too much here, okay? Hitare. And aho. Good. And last one. Here. Nice. And then on the belt test, when we ask you guys to do anything there, right? Especially this part. When we ask you guys to switch your legs, you guys have to kia, nice and loud. I want you guys, when I say left leg back now, to be. Everyone has to kia, okay? So each time I switch your leg, kia. Good. 10 on this leg now. Now. Good. And 3. Put it down in front, go back. Set. Good. Man. And up. Good. Yes, up. Good. And go. Either. Good. Aho. And here. Ha. Nice and loud, okay? So switch your legs again, make sure you kia. Ha. Now, turning kick. Really important here. We're only going to practice 5 on each leg again. I think I did too much. You guys have to do knee up. This time, really important. So your leg pivots once here, right? At the start. Then when you turn your leg, you have to pivot one more time again. I hope you guys can see this on camera, but look at my front leg. When I do my knee up, pivots just a little bit first. And then as I turn my whole body to do the next part of the kick, look at my back leg. It turns so much more, okay? So two stages here when you do that. So 1, 2, then you kick, okay? So again, knee up, turn your whole body, then snap. All right, so that's for your proper turning kick, okay, everyone? And just to remind, if anyone forgot, you hit with the top of your foot. We don't want to see anyone on the belt test hitting with the bottom or the side. That's not your proper turning kick, okay? So everyone, let's go right leg back. We're gonna do just 5 on each leg. And hana. Good job. Put it down in front, go back. So remember, pivot your bottom leg really far back like that, okay? 3. Good job. Set. Good. 넷. And 다섯. Nicely done. And key up when I say switch your legs. Switch. Oh, I heard that key up. Very bad. I hope I heard that key up. Ready? Use your left leg back now. And ready? Now. Good. Put it down. Go back. And three. Good. Set. Don't forget to pivot, guys. Really important. And 넷. And 다섯. Good. Awesome. And switch your legs. Let's go to left leg back. I want to hear you guys key up again. Okay? So now, this kick is super, uber duper important for your belt test because we use this for your target kicking and also for board breaking, okay? Everyone knows this kick, side kick, okay? So I'm gonna show you guys in the front view first. I wish I wore my white pants today because it's a little hard to see with the black, but we'll work with it, okay? So right leg back. When you do your side kick, you can do the knee up first, but then from here, turn your body, and then you can see my knee goes all the way up to my chest, super high. It's not like this, like the turning kick anymore, right? It's all the way up to my chest, and I'm turning my bottom leg all the way back, okay? And from here, it's not a snap. If I snap, I would have hit that way. I need to make it go, extend forwards, okay? So sideways, I want to see this. So I'm starting from this direction and I want to kick there. My back leg goes all the way up to my chest like this. Everyone can see that. And then I'm going to push the bottom of my foot all the way out towards the target, okay? So again, knee all the way up to your chest and then extend. Ha! That's your proper side kick, okay? A couple things to note about side kick is when you do hit, let's please hit with your heel, most power there, and we always use, you guys should all know this, use your back leg more because your back leg's got more power, okay? So everyone, let's go practice 5 on each leg with your side kick. Ready? Let's go right leg back to me. Ha! I heard you guys. Ready? Hana! Good. Land in front, put it back. And 3. Good job. Set. Good. 넷. Good. And 다섯. Perfect. Okay? Switch your legs. Let's go left leg back. Ready? Now. Good job. And 3. Good. Keep your arms up here, okay? Set. 넷. Good job. And last but not least, 다섯. Good. Okay? Awesome. Everyone. So those are your first basic kicks there, okay? Next one. Show me left leg back. Right leg back. Show me. You're going to do axe kick now, okay? Axe kick is a little bit simpler than all of these ones, okay? Just gonna give you guys a couple of pointers. Use your back leg, you're gonna raise it over your target and then hit with your whole foot, okay? Some people say they like to hit with their heel, don't do that. Hit with your whole foot on top of the target. Imagine a high five, but you're high-fiving someone's face with your foot, okay? So right leg back like this, raise it all the way high and slam it down. Be careful when you land though, so you don't want to hurt your knee, okay? So ready? Now! Good. Put it down gently. 3. So you notice, guys, my back foot is turning a little bit too. For any of these high kicks, I want to turn my back foot a little bit because if I just keep it straight, I'm just going to stretch my hamstrings out and I'm probably going to tear it at some point. It's happened to me. I don't want it to happen to you, okay? Now! Good. And last one on this side. 다섯. Good. And then switch your legs. Ha! Good. Let's just practice on your left side now. Hana! Good. Put it down gently. 3. And set. Turn your back leg a little bit. Left. Good. And last one. 다섯. Ha! Good. And switch your legs, everyone here, okay? Nicely done. Everyone, turn it up. Very good job. I will hold on a little bit for a second. Awesome. Good. Nicely done, everyone. So, belt test. Keep those in mind for all of your techniques, all of that. I want you guys to really take the time to pay attention to all those. All the stuff that we talked to you guys about today, super important, and that's what we want to see on the belt test, especially your Poomsae, your kicking, all of that pivoting I told you about, super important. That's the number one things we're looking for, okay? We want you guys to do well. I want you guys to put the effort into doing it, okay? Good job. Let's finish the class with a mat chat from Master, okay? Everyone, turn up. Kyungnae, stick around a little bit. Master's gonna say a couple words. I'll stand here. Hopefully the light gets on me.
Awesome. So the mat chat today, we're gonna talk about diet, food. You guys, we talked about that yesterday, and we're gonna talk about that also today. I have a quiz here. It's multiple choice. You tell me which answer is correct out of 3. All right? I want to know if you guys eat properly. Ready? Which of these foods contains the most vitamins and is good for your health? A slice of cake. B, a fruit salad. C, a cheese and tomato pizza. D, a cheeseburger. Which one has the most vitamin and it's good for your health? B. Everybody says B. Fruit salad. Excellent. Let's do next one. What is the minimum number of portions of fruit and vegetables you should try to eat each day? 1. A is 1. B is 2 portions. C, 4 portions. D, 5 portions. The answer is D. That's right. 5 portions of fruits and vegetables. Next one. What are the main food groups? There are main food groups, all right? I give you 3 of them. See which one is the correct main food groups. This one is three answers. A, chocolate, sweets, chips, crisps. B, milk products, fruits and vegetables, cereals and beans, meat and fish, or tofu, fats and sugars. These are all part of B. C, the answer C is fruit, vegetables, salad, and water. Main group of food, is it A, chocolate, sweets, chips, crisps, B, milk products, fish, tofu, cereals, vegetables? B. Very good. That's right, everybody. I think you guys did this yesterday. I will move on to the next one. This is for those who didn't do yesterday. Which foods do we need to eat every day? Some food from each group. That's A. B, some fruit and vegetables only. C, some food from all the groups but not fats and sugar. A. You have to eat everything? C,
Everything but fat and sugar. Okay, A. Mostly say A. Yes, A is the correct answer. You have to eat some food from each group, right? So next one. How many portions of fruit? Oh, we've done this one already. How much of our food every day should be cereals and beans? Less than half of our food. About half of our food, that's B. C, more than half of our food. Less than half. A, less than half. Everybody's wrong. Are you guys still thinking? It's about half of our food. So it's B, it's not A. I got that right. So next one. Eating too much fatty food can be bad for which part of your body? Your eyes and your ears and your forehead. That's A. B, for your brain and for your ankle and your knees. C, for your heart. So it's not bad for your forehead, not bad for your ankle. I think it's bad for your ankle too. You know why? Because you become heavy, and then when you walk, you keep twisting your ankle, and then you get injured. That's what happens to people that they are overweight. So let's avoid fatty food. But the answer, yes, it's correct. It's C. Oh, you changed your answer. C was correct. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad for your heart. That's the main thing. Like, it's okay even if you twist your ankle, you heal, right? But if your heart stops, all of a sudden you'll die, right? So that's dangerous. Bad for your heart. Next one. We have, this is the last one actually. Protein helps us to build our body and grow. What kind of food gives us protein? A, meat, eggs, fish, and tofu. B, fruits and vegetables. C, rice and bread. That's right. A, yes. Some, obviously, some vegetables and beans, they have protein too, but you can find mainly in meat, and it's unfortunately for those who are vegetarian, A is not a good answer. So, but yeah, vegetarian people, they can still find protein without eating meat. I'm not encouraging eating meat. I eat meat less. I eat very, yeah. Yeah, that's about it. That was the last question. And water, guys, water. How much water do you guys drink? Do you drink 2 glasses of water, 4, or 8 glasses of water? That's my own quiz. How many glasses of water you should drink every day? Type in 2, 4, 8. 2 bottles. How big are the bottles? 8. I'm talking about glass of water. Like this is almost 2 glasses of water, right? So 8, 4. Yes. You have to try to drink as much as you can. I would say 8, yes. But not before you sleep, before you go to bed. That way you're gonna get up, every 2 hours, 3 hours, go to washroom, and then you're gonna have bad sleep. But do it during the daytime. So You stay hydrated and you stay energetic. All right. Awesome. Yes, everybody's smart. Everybody knows no fatty food, no pizza, no nothing. Stick to vegetables and rice and meat, like good meat. White meat, better. Fish, better. Not red meat. No red meat. So that's about it for today. We're going to end the class and get ready for our intermediate class. Everybody, Chariot. And Kamsahamnida. Thank you, guys. Stay healthy, happy, energetic, strong.